What's up, guys? So how's this for timing? Today we're talking about a Russian knife from the Custom Knife Factory in Moscow, I believe is where they're located. So I got this in trade about, I don't know, less than a week before we heard about the beginnings of the Russia-Ukraine conflict or war. So maybe not the best time to talk about a cool Russian knife. But if you're into the knife scene, a lot of people know all about CKF, or again, the Custom Knife Factory. I think the website's like From Russia with Love or something like that, or From Russia with Knives, I believe, something in and around there. I got a knife from CKF probably 3 years ago or so, maybe even longer. I don't know, 4 years, something like that. And I want to say it was like the T90. I still have it. It's an awesome knife. That one back in the day I got in trade, and I was really impressed by it. Very high-end stuff. So then I started following it a little bit, and I probably had maybe a dozen knives from them, over the course of knowing about the company and the website and everything. And right now I only have two of them. I have the original T90. I believe I got rid of all the rest of them. Then I have this guy now, which is a one-off customized LORO from MKAD, which I believe is the actual brand through CKF. But anyway, you see a nice little padded case here. These come with zippered pouches. All right, very nice, thick, kind of velvety, padded case. We have our card here. We have the very cool knife, and of course, we have a little cloth. So we got to put this cloth down. I rarely use these cloths, but today we're going to use it. I'm going to rest it on the table with the cloth. All right, so cool pouch. I do like the pouch quite a bit. Here's the card, which has all of our information on it. This is like a thick, it feels like a credit card or something. All right, CKF on the front. So it says one-off on top. It's customized by, and I will probably butcher this name, Stas Bondarenko. All right, the model is a LORO from, Russia with Knives. This was made in 2019. All right, you can see it's signed there. This is the one-off card. So yeah, this is just basically verifying what it is. So the base model LORO is like a $250 knife. This one was completely customized. There's some engraving that's done in here, or texturing. There's anodizing. There's obviously the laser engraved handle scale on the front here, which has the skulls and the roses motif. All right, it's custom pocket clip on here as well. The kind of gold color, on the whole knife. Just super cool. It is a very nice high quality knife. This is in M390, of course, titanium frame lock, has a lock insert in here, steel lock insert, which matches, I believe, it's an M390 insert. Blade is 3.7 inches long, all right, 4.9 inches closed, all right, 8.6 inches overall, and 5.4 ounces. It is kind of a chunky guy. Fits my hand perfectly, just big enough. I can get a full grip on this guy. Plenty of edge, plenty of blade. I do like that kind of rock pattern that was cut into the spine of the blade. We have a couple little loops there up front, again, just for looks, aesthetics. Take a close look at this pocket clip, which is kind of cool. It has this like grid pattern on it. All right, again, kind of gold anodized all around. All right, and again, take a look at the front here, this laser engraving, which is cool. Like I said, I can get down with skulls. Sometimes skulls are super cool. Sometimes it comes across as something a 13-year-old boy would think was cool. Sometimes it reminds me of flea market knives. Sometimes it reminds me of gas station knives. But in this case, it's okay. It's not bad. Sometimes, like I said, it could be overdone, but I do like this one. As soon as this was offered, I was very interested in it. So I ended up trading a very nice German knife for this very nice Russian knife. Like I said, right before the big Russian boycott from the world, right? Well, not everyone hates Russia, unfortunately, because they do have China behind them as well. I'm not going to make this a whole political video. I am curious how many people out there are boycotting Russian-made knives. Just interested. People love the boycott. Just one of those things. I'm not buying this stuff. I'm not supporting anyone financially. I do trades with people, with other collectors, other users. And like I said, I got this right before the conflict. Would I get a Russian knife right now? I don't know. It's hard to say. Part of me, I just like trying knives. I don't really care where they're from or what the people are doing to the world, you know, who make the knives. But it's hard to not care. You know what I mean? It's like the whole, you know, USA versus China thing. I mean, I love USA made knives. I love to support US companies. And again, here's the engraving on the handle, lots of skulls and some roses. Just a very classic kind of combination. Reminds me of like tattoo art. You see a lot of skulls and roses together. But yeah, just that's pretty much it. I mean, I use this a little bit, cut some cardboard, didn't go crazy. It's more of a little collector's piece. I'll probably use this for collateral in the future if I want to, you know, raise some money and sell it, or if I want to trade it for something else a little bit higher end. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I mean, the point of me showing this, I'm not just sharing this one, but this is a one-off. So you can't literally buy this unless you're looking to buy mine. However, I think the LORO as a general knife at a $250 price tag without the extra, you know, bells and whistles here, is basically just, I think, a black handle, same M390 blade. I think it's a fantastic knife. It's just a nice design. It's simple. You know, it's a larger, great user. So if you ever get a chance to get a CKF LORO for like $250 brand new, I'd recommend it, you know, if, again, you don't care about the politics behind it. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section, you guys into the Russian stuff right now. Are you boycotting it? You know, what's the deal? What is everyone's feelings on the situation right now? I can say right off the top of my head, a Tropos knife, that guy's out in Russia. You know, he makes amazing stuff. I've always loved his Balisongs. He has very unique knives, like the Fortel. A huge fan. I still have the mini Fortel. It's a very small one. I have that in my unique knife, you know, mechanism collection. You know, should he be punished? You know, he doesn't know Putin, I don't think, personally. You know, should his business suffer because of what his leader is deciding to do? Now, it's interesting because most Americans will boycott other countries based on their politics and stuff, but I'm wondering, are there people around the world that boycott American-made knives because of what our leaders do? There's someone out there like, yeah, your government is stupid and they're doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, so I'm no longer going to buy American-made knives. Is that even a thing? I never even heard anyone say that, ever. I talk to people from America and I talk to people from all around the world every single day. And I've never heard someone who is outside of America say, yeah, you know what, I just can't support America. You know, you guys are doing some funky things and I'll never buy an American knife. Never heard that before. Well, I'll tell you what I do hear almost every day in the knife community. I'll never buy a Chinese knife. I only buy all American. You know, I don't want to support China. And recently, I'm not going to buy Russian knives. You know, I don't support Russia or Germany or France or whatever the case may be. Just interesting topic. Like I said, I try very hard to try to keep politics out of knives because at the end of the day, I love knives. I really love knives. And if there's some country out there, you know, where someone lives and they're making an amazing product, you know, should their company suffer because of what their leader's doing? I don't know. That's totally up to you. That's an opinion, and it can't be wrong. You know, you're allowed to have your opinion. That's what makes America so great. You're not only allowed to have your opinion, you're allowed to share it publicly. Anyway, that's it for this one, guys. Just want to share this little piece of artwork, this beautiful little piece of cutlery here, and mention that I think if you got just a plain Jane LORO, they'd probably be pretty happy with it. It's very versatile, very simple design, comfortable, large, extremely capable, excuse me, with that M390 blade. Just a fantastic knife, and this one's just kind of pimped out a little bit, which makes it kind of fun. But yeah, that, and of course the topic of, you know, boycotting. You know, does it matter? Do you really care what's going on in Russia? Does that affect, you know, your knife collection? Are you boycotting Russian knives? You know, I don't know. I'm asking. You know, there's no wrong answer there, but I am curious. I mean, for me, you know, it is what it is, and like I said, I'm always willing to try new knives. I don't care where it came from or who made it. It's about the product, not the people who made that product. However, all that said, yes, spending money on a specific product that goes back to that specific country that may fund a specific, you know, direction in what they're doing, you know, can affect other things. I mean, I understand why people boycott stuff. I'm just not into it that often. I do have my opinions. Like I said, I do feel strongly about being pro-America because I'm an American. I have no shame in that. I love America and I want to see America succeed, you know, so anything that goes against America hurts me personally. But I have to separate that sometimes when it comes to knives because that's just my hobby, my job. It's what I love. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. I've had this discussion many, many times in the past. If you really look into the thousands of products we use every single day, you'd be disgusted at what you've been supporting and what you will continue to support just to live a wonderful, convenient life. But it is what it is, right? I do try super, super hard to keep politics out of it. And, when I talk about knives, it's about the knife. That's pretty much it. Doesn't matter if the guy who customized this knife slaughtered babies. You know what I mean? Would that make this a bad knife? No, it wouldn't. Most people would not want to own it at that point. Of course, but that's an emotional response. It has nothing to do, with the knife itself. I'm here to tell you guys what I think about this kind of stuff, different types of knives and gear, and try to leave politics out of it. But sometimes that's just kind of hard to do. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.